Okie dokie. We should be live. Gonna be a little bit of a short stream today just because I have stuff I need to get done. But, yeah, buts. I can make the mention of them quite frequent. I can also make other mentions, like and subscribe on YouTube, and hopefully that actually caused it to highlight. I don't know. I've noticed that it stopped doing that when I was watching videos and they just said like. It stopped flashing the button for some reason. I'm not sure if they thought, oh, I guess that's a bad idea, and people were kind of messing around with it too much. So we went ahead and disabled it or something. I do not know. But it's kind of fun to just test out and see if it still actually does anything. Hopefully everyone's doing all right today. I am fixing my headphone thing real quick as the ear thing came off of it. So you might hear some like weird noises in the background. Figured I'd clean it while it was off too. So anyway, we have the rest of this road to go on. Then we have more side quests to do. We are going to walk our happy asses up there, mainly because we're looking for these here chests. And it is nice to be able to just go back through these areas and it actually reward us with additional chests. I might have missed something because they said there was supposed to be.
What? Hey, we need you.
Oh, there is. It's oversouling. Okay. So we are going to go to Riku, have you swap to this. I do need to probably switch her over to the one with Mug just so we don't have to keep swapping class. But it's fine. I have to wonder. I thought that one was dying. I guess I might be wrong. Nope, it was not dying. Okay, so we're just going to steal from you. And you're going to destroy all of our MP. That's fine. She regenerates it anyway. 6 remedies is nice. Let's go with... You know what? Let's try out Seed Cannon. See how much damage it do. And you get to swap back to that. Ouch. All the chains! Thankfully, the enemies here are not too tough. But yeah, we want her on her machinist class so she can finish leveling that up. I don't know if there's too much that she can do with it, other than it just being a handy class to have. And yeah, we'll just pray through it and let them murder this the easy way. Which is just sitting here holding down the button. But yeah, we have a few treasure chests left to get here. We have a few Machina to deal with, probably. Because if I remember correctly, they can still spawn as enemies. I could be wrong. But how often am I wrong? All the freaking time. Please do not kill my characters. This is proving to be quite irritating. Are you going to heavy seed Riku as well? Thank you for... Well, it was just a normal one. That's fine. It means that we can get our heals back up. Okay, so who are you targeting with your seed burst? Hopefully it's Riku or Yuna. Because I don't think Pain would survive it. Oh, MP Crush is nothing. We're fine with that. Why are you not dying, my guy? I suppose I could do a Vigor on Pain to try and get that kind of squared away, but
It's a wrap.
It's whatever. Okay, abilities. How are we looking on progress? Yuna, you are 76% of the way through a White Mage. And we can switch you over to the other thing. You want to get full cure? I don't know what's in this bottom right. I still think it's going to be holy, though. For some reason, I think it's going to be holy. And you... That ether level up is just awful. 400! Damn, son. I have a feeling this is going to be like an items level 3 or something like that. Or mix level 2 or whatever you want to call it. But we do... I think I'm going to change her garment grid over. She is currently on I believe Thunderspawn. Yeah. So I'm going to actually put her on Treasure Hunt, which means we want Alchemist. I don't red is double items, and we're going to be swapping between probably... What would I want her with on the alternate after Alchemist? I could do a gun mage over there. I could stick with Thief because Thief still has useful ability. Let's do that. And then up here we can have utility stuff. I do want to have her trained in White Mage just so we have more White Magic users. And we will do probably... Dark Knight might not be bad as an alternate, and Black Mage? Or do we go Songstress? Because Songstress is status effects. I do think that Festivus is just better for that use. We'll just sit with that for now. So Riku, you get to swap over to the one with Mug. Just gonna put you on there. She doesn't need any special item, any special equipment to be immune to status effects because she's got the physical ribbon. And that is good for you. Do I want to swap her over before that's done? Because it doesn't actually hurt anything. And I could just put White Mage on there somewhere. White Magic weight down by going around it as well. That's only if we get all four of them, I think, but I'm not positive on that. Seems like something that we'd want to be using on boss fights. But no, I'll let her finish up White Mage on this one with the plus magic, and then we'll move on to letting her do the rest of her shenanigans. Sorry. Losing that there fight with breathing, I guess. For the most part, we should be fine now. I might take Pain off of Unerring Path, but at the same time,
sorry we had to win.
It's really kind of handy. It's one of those things that's... It's nice to be able to get out that summon super quick. Okay, so she's got everything mastered. So I think I'm going to go ahead and have her switch over to the Dark Knight. Start learning that, because she's going to get a lot more power with that anyway. And on her garment grid... What do I want on the other side? We could go back to Warrior and just have that as a completed one sitting there, ready to be used for whatever. Could do Alchemist. Actually, I think we will do Alchemist in that slot. Having two Alchemists does not seem like a great idea, but... it's also one of those things where we can have a ton of... Is she actually stronger? Yeah, she is stronger. Just slightly. She does have a decent bit more life as well. Intriguing. But my brain just completely farted. It's one of those things where I'm not sure if I want that much overlap on them. They both are going to have a very weird look for it. That's a thing. The tire shoulder thing going on. I don't think we can fight that one again. We can look. I don't think it's actually going to do anything. Oh, and we got preemptive strike against a queen coral. This seems like a slightly tougher setup. Okay, you go ahead and mug the queen coral. Ouch. Fucking hell, I hate that guy. What's bad is let's go ahead and do Phoenix down on Yuna. But I think we might actually lose this fight. Because this is hurting like a beast. Can you stop just insta-jibbing her, for God's sake? Okay, item. I think we might actually have to do Mega Phoenix. Please don't die before you get that off. And I'm going to have use actual magic. For Christ's sake, game. Jesus. What kind of fight is that? Okay. I was not expecting to just get insta-fucking jibbed today, but apparently that is where we're at? Good fucking God. Yeah, I think that one is further ahead. Yeah, it is. Wow. What was that bullshit? Matchmaking. Okay, I guess we'll try again. Guess I need to, you know, actually pay attention up here. I mean, this is just normal enemies. These don't matter. I really don't know what was up with that encounter. That encounter was so far beyond what it should be at this point in the game, especially with two of them turned into like freaking gods on Earth. I wouldn't have minded mugging both of them, but the instant death combined with the fact that their normal attacks damn near one-shot me is pretty brutal. Oh no, Yuna is slowed. Whatever will I do? You go ahead and mug the Watcheress. It's a potion? Okay. I don't think we needed another potion, but it's fine. Yuna is just having a bad day right now. I do have to say, I prefer Pain's gun over Riku's, but neither of them make any real sense. I don't know what's up with them transmitting logs. It seems like it should be important, but... Okay, white magic, Esuna on Yuna. Uraga on everybody. Let's see. There was something I was going to look at, and I've completely forgotten what it was. We're at 51 potions. We do need to get ourselves some more chocobos. That's a certainty. We're missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dress spheres. We're actually not that far from being done with the dress spheres. Because we have the 3 big dress spheres. I have a feeling we're going to be missing one of the dress spheres, because I think it's one of those things where it doesn't brain fart. I think it's one of those things. Oh, this is another crappy fight. Mix. We're gonna go with light curtain and lunar curtain. You were gonna do white magic. Regen on probably Riku. And you're gonna mug the coral. I suppose we could kill their little friends first. That is so much damage. So we got wall up at least.
Come on.
Think I might. Nah, it doesn't have anything to steal, so I can't really do anything with that. Let's go ahead and Kuraga everybody as well. Seriously, game, Jesus fecking Christ. Can I please just like have a second to breathe? What the fuck are these fights? Like seriously, what are these fights? This is not making any goddamn sense. Okay. We went from, oh, this place is just a normal mission to the fuck is going on? Oh, for Christ's sake. Well, at least we get another chance to explore that. I really don't know what's up with the encounters. Am I gonna have to just run away? I mean, this one's just one coral at least. Regen on Riku. Mix. Let's go for... I guess we could try something stronger. We'll go with S-Bomb Electro Marble. The amount of damage that coral does is fucking crazy.
Is there a trick to this?
Okay, mix. Double high potion, I guess. Oh, that's not what I wanted to swap to, but I'm an idiot because I was going off of like what I had before. Reflect on them. We can use items to protect ourselves. Reflect to at least keep those AoE spells from hitting us as much. So we don't get like lightning to the fucking nuts again.
Some Riku brand white magic goodness.
So yeah, now you get to do... Oh, bite me, game. Rimini. Yeah, this is just fucking brutal. I really might have to just go on to Thief and flee from every single fight here. Okay, so please go over to that one. Go Phoenix down on Pain. We're just on to the back pedal, period. Which is beyond annoying. We at least have Master Thief on the Queen Coral. White magic. And it's doing Dispel again. Let's go do Reflect again. We will do High Potion, High Potion. We get Mega Potion going. Oh, you fucking dick!
Any better?
Flim Flam. Master Thief on the Peregrine and then get the hell out of here, I guess. Mega Phoenix, Flim Flam. Actually, no, we'll just do Flea. Although we could go back over here. You stay right here. Just pray for a second. You swap over to that. And we'll try and maybe switch over to Pain's special before she dies. Maybe we can survive as that.
I hate to waste items, but here they come.
Okay, so you're swapping. The Peregrine is just nothing. It doesn't matter. What I am most interested in here is swapping to the special dress sphere. That is ridiculous. So I do wonder if the attachments are going to be dead. Because we need to get a heal in on that central one.
Beg, Vernon.
Stamina, please get her back up. God damn it. Why? Fuck's sake, you goddamn piece of shit. Is there a run button on this? No, there's not. No. Oh, God damn, I'm not in the mood for this right now. Oh, I don't know what it wants from me here. That is so fucking stupid. Here, let's throw in stuff that you don't stand a chance against, just randomly. Is this area all of a sudden like 97 levels higher than us or something? Publicity. I don't even remember there. Pretty psyched. I don't remember which one you want to be talked to about. But I have no fucking idea what it wants from us in those fights. Does it just want me to run from everything here? Is that what it wants? Look, it's oversouling again. Whatever will I do? Can I just immediately turn into that so that I don't get completely fucked over? I just want to mug this guy and then turn into our... Well, not mug them. I want to turn into Thief, grab the item from the oversold Quirrell, and switch so I at least have some level of a chance. And I don't know why I'm getting messages right now. That doesn't help my mood at the moment, because I kind of have to answer them. 9 times out of 10, they're just spammy bullshit. It's just spammy bullshit. Sorry if I'm mildly tilted at the moment. If they were just a little bit slower, maybe this wouldn't be as bad. If they were not dealing my entire feckin' life in damage, it wouldn't be as bad. But Jesus. And here comes Thindaga. Riku's probably dead before she can get anything off. Are you gonna Pain? Are you Pain? Are you fucking stopped? I think she... No, I don't think she was stopped. Oh, that's beautiful game. What the actual ungodly horse fuck is this? Oh, okay.
So this is it.
Usually you pause while I'm in a fucking menu. Oh, for God's sake. I'm gonna give this area one more try. We're supposed to go up to the north end of this road. It doesn't mention anywhere that the area turns into a giant fucking middle finger after you do the little bit of a story bit, but apparently that is the rule of this godforsaken game. Hey, dumbass. Let's go ahead and do this one. Oh, wow. Not surprised by that one. There you go. No fucking idea what it wants me to do to get past this goddamn horse shit. It is beyond fucking ridiculous. They kill me before I can even do anything. Oh, you want to swap dress spheres twice? Tough shit. We're gonna do 2 AoE spells in a row that just immediately nuke your ass. White magic. Let's go ahead and... Nope, it's gonna cast it before we do because, you know, that's asking for too much for us to actually, you know, get a spell off first.
Let's play it safe.
And you know, I can't just back out of it. I can't just you be like, okay, this battle's gone to shit and I want to restart. No, I have to restart the entire fucking game client. For God's sake. This is not what I was expecting to walk into today for the stream. Last stream, we did the stupid coin game that I don't particularly enjoy. And this time, we're just walking into enemies that kill us before we can actually do any actions. So, I guess it is just a big old steam and sack of fuck me. Well, we'll talk to you. And why do I have the spinny wheel of doom? I don't fucking know. So as far as equipment goes, Riku, let's swap you over to Thief so you can run away immediately. Pain, let's go ahead and put you on the class that we don't really give a shit about. Just so you actually have some life. Maybe this will do it for us. I'm going to try this area one more time. Then I'm just leaving it. Fuck your 100%. Fuck this. And it is you again. Flim Flam. Master Thief. Everything is coming up bullshit. And you need to swap over to this. Maybe one day we'll figure out how to do anything particularly useful. I will kill these fuckers one way or another. We're just going to encounter another group of them after this. I don't know why they both oversoul immediately. That doesn't actually make any sense to me.
With your name on them.
And you're going to be at like no life whenever this happens. Good job. Anyhoozle, how's everyone else doing today? While I am over here getting tilted at this. We're only 29 minutes in. I think I've said fuck about 57 times. Just as a bit of clarity here. At least we have an actual amount of life this time. This is harder than any bosses we've encountered even. Go ahead and throttle. Be a complete assoil to them. Stamina on you. Stamina on you. We'll try and get a haste up as well soon. Jesus. Can I have a turn? Okay. Sinistral Arts. Let's go for haste so we might get a turn before we die. You need to keep stamina-ing up there. It is ridiculous how many turns they are getting for every one turn we take. Let's go. At least it's not hitting us while we're in this menu. For some reason, it hit us while we were in the item menu earlier, which was complete bullshit to me. Sure, we'll try a Silence Wing. Stamina. Okay, so we've got the big one down. How many turns it's getting for every one turn we have, even though we were hasted. Let's go with darkness on you. So now we're down to this guy. We should actually be able to get some status effects going on him. Get him blind, get him muted, then switch back out. And can I exit mode? Yeah, go ahead and swap. We should be able to do a steal on this thing now. White magic, Curaga on everybody. You need to switch back to this. I just want to steal its high-end thing because I am just annoyed. I want as many resources out of this as I can possibly get.
Everyone stay strong.
Master Thief. There you go. Hey, and there's our Mega Phoenixes back, although we didn't actually end up using any. Let's go ahead and switch you back to... I forget what that does. It's double items? And now we should be able to just wail on it until it's gone. Then we have to set up for the next fight. Yes. I don't know how much life this thing has. There it goes. Finally. This better be a crap ton of XP. It is not. We got some Mega Phoenixes from it at least, though. I do wonder what it is that we stole from Big Guy there, though. Because it's not an item like that. Is it going to be a good accessory? Adds death to attacks and skills. User can cast death. Jeez, that's actually strong. Okay. I don't know what chance it has of proccing, but I think that's going on Riku instead of the muscle belt. there's Shinra. Do I... I think I actually changed Riku over to a thief while we're here. And we'll change you over to the Death Knight while we are here. Just for survivability purposes. I dropped a comm sphere down there. Hee. We have to go get that for you? More? No, we're not taking another fight like that. They're not even giving us a lot of XP. It is not worth it. I really don't know what's up with that. Okay, so you need to switch back over to this. You need to switch over to that. We're going to get ourselves a little bit of levels off these guys at least. Goodness gracious. Why is it that both this stream and last stream both started off with just like, let's get frustrated? Yeah, let's go back to our Mad Max skins. And yeah, the difficulty of the enemies in this area are drastically different. And yeah, I do need to get darkness off of her, so we'll probably do that in just a minute. White magic, Asuna on pain. We're gonna mug you. Unfortunately, mugging and theft are not instant deaths for Machina in this one. Oh, I see what the double item thing is. That allows us to steal 2 items whenever we mug. Okay. I smell what you're shitting.
Child's play.
Don't say. Dark grenades, nice grabs. I'm gonna have to keep changing them back, though. Until we leave this place. Otherwise, it's just gonna be a nightmare. And then we'll just swap first thing in battles if it's not something that is absolutely awful. Got an S-bomb. Don't shout. Take a sheaf will be disappointed. They're just all upset now. None of these have the pop-up for dealing with the odds and ends. I think I need to do this again real quick. 1 second. Rah. There we go. Let's see. That guy just looks like he's out of place. The orange one does. What about you? Not a thing either, so I don't have to worry about either of them, I don't think. Want to ride on a hover? No thanks. We're good. I am kind of afraid to go back down this path because of the nonsense. And I'm kind of afraid to go up because that's actually progress. So I guess we will go down this way. Where is the last autosave at? It's probably on the last screen transition, I would hope. Worst case scenario, we flee from stuff. That was one of the chests. How do we get back up there again? I think it might be... Are you blocking my way up there? Yes. Because I can't make that hop. Huh. Because wasn't that where he dropped his sphere down there? I think it was, at least. So let's do actual hard save after we did all that nonsense. That only took us about 30 minutes. No, it took us 40 minutes in real time, 30 minutes in-game time. So we couldn't have been stuck on those for very long. Mindpecker. I know a few people with that affliction. Learned full cure. Abilities, Yuna. What do you have left to learn? White magic level 2. What is this one going to be? Thankfully, we'll be able to swap off of her fairly soon. We're proof against so many things with that one. We also have Death Touch, which should actually help us against some of those harder fights. So maybe it is worth it actually trying to farm oversold oral mums. Get Mortal Shock on everybody. Just have them be the brutal instant murderers. Argent at your service, and the man of your dreams waits. Ah, you've turned her off. Well, that's fine. Oh, the red flan has oversold. Mix, let's go ahead and attack you. White magic, reflect. 198 mana. It's because what we have set up on us. We have higher magic damage for twice the magic cost. Does bio actually... Red ring, not a bad one. Okay, let's go with... Oh, that's going to heal the crap out of him. Yup. You're just going to keep praying. You're done on that, so we switch you back over to this. As long as he doesn't cast a million fire spells on himself with Reflect, I think we can kill him eventually. Or we can sit here and just farm him for AP. Because you get AP with each attack. So we could finish off all of our classes by just punching this guy and keeping Reflect up. Does it seem like a strategy that we should honestly try? Yeah. It seems funny to me, at least. I don't know how long Reflect stays up, but that's a decent amount of XP. Nope, he did. Guess it just didn't heal him enough. Got some fire gems off of it, at least. But I think Red Ring is Fire Absorb, if I remember correctly. Because I'm pretty sure we already had one. There's Red Ring. Yeah. Halves fire damage. Ugh. I guess null ones are better. Nope, that's... Yeah, nullifies lightning damage, nullifies water damage. So that's the null ones we want. The reds are just whatever. They're garbage. Okay, so we have an oversold mushroom. You are going to go back to Thief. You are going to go to there, just in case we need you. I don't remember if the mushroom's going to be a pain in the ass or not. Really, the corals are the most threatening, in my opinion. Okay, so you need to Flim Flam, Master Thief, the Mycotoxin. This is a lot of Oversouls all at once, too. We've had, what, 4 in the last, like, 30 minutes? And it was just auto-procking the Oversouls before? Nausea powder. That's probably going to hit all of us with some kind of poison, if I had to take a wild guess. Yeah. How are you not dead? I think I'm going to have Yuna do white magic reflect on us, though. At least he's only single targeting this time. That's not that bad. Oh, he's dead. I forgot. She's got death touch, and he is not a boss. Oversouled, I don't think, can be auto-deathed. That's why we weren't just insta-killing them before. But it might just be a low % chance and we got unlucky. Okay, abilities, Yuna, White Mage. Okay, she'll get it soon. You, I mean, you still have Still Will to work on, so that's not the worst thing ever. You are learning Drain, which is not terrible. I'm actually not bothered by a lot of these. But I don't see myself using I mean, I could use Drain and Demi and stuff like that, but I don't see myself using, like, Karen and stuff. So it's really just a slightly tankier warrior with some weird quirks. Let me guess. Spoonbill gonna over... No, I guess it didn't. Spoonbill did not oversoul. I think we might have just been getting really bad luck because it happened to be continually following on the coral and giving them oversoul. Because so far the enemies here have not been nearly as... Can you hop off? I want to hop down, game. Why can you not hop down? Oh, for God's sake, let me off the damn rock. Thank you. What the crap is going on today? Woosah, Alzorath, woosah. I think we'll probably get insta-kill on the bird yet. That death touch is a lot more frequent than I thought it would be. So maybe we have found something semi-busted and we should get a second. There's Drain learned. It's Drano! Jeez. And maybe... Riku, you are on your last skill, aren't you? Yeah, you got 54 left on Still Will. I think I'd still rather have you on Alchemist. So admittedly, Mega Phoenix is going to take you 10.5 years. We're going to go to Chemist. We're going to get these bottom ones first, and then we're going to come back for these other ones, because they are really expensive. So she needs to go back to that. I do also wonder if they... I'm sorry, I was trying to read that sign. But I do also wonder to an extent... Oh, and guard? So it actually did try and insta-kill it. So these can't be insta-killed by death. I'll get rid of her dark outside of battle. So we can actually see what rate that is doing its death thing on. That's it. It's not quite 100%, but it feels pretty damn close. Like something like 70. No. Maybe it's not proccing each time it says guard. It's just saying guard because he can't be hurt. Hey, Zeldar. Welcome back. How you doing? You missed me darn near crashing out on this game. Yesterday and today. But other than that, pretty good. Tired. My ear's itching for some awful reason. But for the most part, we did okay. Can't blame you. It happens to you every time you try to play through of it. Well, yesterday it was because we were doing the sphere break part, which it kept just kind of... At first it was just because it was annoying and super difficult, and then I looked up a cheat sheet and it just kept refusing to give me an item I was looking for on it, so I had to keep redoing the fight over and over and over again. Today it was... We kept running into an oversold pack of multiple enemies that were killing us before we could really take turns. We finally got him, and we even got a semi-broken item out of it, it seems. And I forgot to heal her blindness. But you may notice it's saying guard. That's because we are trying to instant death enemies that we hit. But for the most part, going okay. We're hopefully going to be making some progress after we get done running this circle. We're just picking up the treasure here before we disappear. And hopefully not run into more oversold queen corals, because that's what was killing us. The other oversold things here, not so bad. The queen coral was doing pretty much our entire life in damage. And something just insta-killed Riku. I don't know what that was. Might have been that. No, we're doing side quests for Chapter 3 right now. I don't think we're going to be finishing up Chapter 3 today. Because we're only on the second side area of Chapter 3. Why is this thing not transmitting its crap out? There it goes.
Easy as pie.
Ta-da! Okay, so ability-wise, Pain, you probably need to be learning Anti-Darkness. But you don't have access to such things as these. So we'll start in on Poison Proof then. Been away for a bit, not sure how far... my streaming schedule has been all over the bloody place lately, too, so that probably doesn't help. But hopefully everything is going decent, though, for you. They don't like their machina around these here parts. But yeah, if I would have been able to stay on my normal schedule, I probably would have gotten further. Oh, and that's immune to instant death as well. Intriguing. I was not expecting the plant to be immune. But yeah, that's the only status effect she's doing is instant death. So anything that says guard is just immune to instant death. I guess it's a good test on them. I would wager any oversoul is going to be immune to it. Oh crap. Just what I love to see ambushed. Let's go ahead and mug the Watcher. Who watches the Watchers? Not me. Let's get rid of the Watcher. And yeah, it's immune to death as well. Actually, you know what? I'm going to see what darkness looks like in this, because it is a nod back to freaking Final Fantasy IV.
No pain, no gain.
I loved darkness in Final Fantasy IV. Whenever you first turn into a paladin, things get very awkward. White magic, Asuna, on pain.
Any better?
But I'm not sure if we were just not supposed to come through this area or not right now. Whatever it is, it's fine. Oh, and we've got an ad. An ad, you say? You might have to refresh the stream if it's showing you an ad right now, by the way. Because I have noticed that Twitch has been really weird about that for me. Whenever I re-sub, it shows me ads until I refresh the browser. Oh, that is good then. I just don't know why it does that every now and then. I think it's just cache, but I use my Prime, I rotate it around people. I may not have a lot of money, but I do have Prime. So I can basically donate $2.50 to a random streamer each month. It's one thing that I wish more people knew who had Prime. They're leaving just money on the table. It may not be money going to them, but seriously, just drop in on Twitch and just give it to a random person. The first person you see, just Prime. Yeah, a lot of people are unaware of it. Well, they also freaking bury it these days, too. It is behind, like, subscribing itself is not very optimally designed as far as UI goes, but freaking the Prime sub is buried within that even further. It's all, I know why they do it. They want the easiest to access way to get rid of ads to be Twitch Turbo, which is a valid way to do it. And frankly, it's good for streamers as well, because it's just like YouTube's Prime where you get a cut. But for Twitch, if I remember correctly, this is a memory thing being kind of funky for me. But it's one of those things where they want people on Twitch Turbo first. And as far as how it works on Twitch, instead of being a % of your watch time being divided, because that's what Premium does on YouTube, it is a certain amount of revenue per ad skipped, if I remember correctly.
I know everything.
If I remember how they do it. So, let us go to, I believe the next one is Mushroom Rock. Oh, wait, that... Why does it say that Mushroom Rock? Yeah, Mushroom Rock is a hotspot. Yeah, Shinra plant another calm sphere. Cutscene should also start. After which you should go north part of the area. Use the lift here to reach 2,000 gil. Head to Jose on foot to trigger a 100% critical scene with a white-haired boy. Okay. Just gonna do this in the order it says. So we save. What are you guys doing over here? Gull Wings, the Machine Factory and Youth League, are planning a joint operation as we speak. I do love the look of those little guys. I kind of want to capture one just to have. Hey Shinra, what are you doing now? La la la, Gull Wings go! Puzzling. The ambient sphere wave density here is too high. The comm sphere won't function properly.
Gullwing's here. Where are the fiends?
No need for concern, Lady Yuna. The fiends got close to our headquarters, but thankfully no further. The Albed from Jose assisted us in fighting them off.
So, Gibble was here?
Yes, his group also brought us these machina. You know, he said something which still strikes me as sort of odd. He told us not to depend on you so much, Lady Yuna.
Me?
He said we need to rely on
That
our own
Sims
strength
expression,
to defend
jeebs.
Spira through the coming age.
Lady Yuna, if I may interrupt, there is something I would like to ask you.
Sure.
As you are probably aware, we have not heard from Maven Nuge, our leader, in some time. Lady Yuna, have you no information as to his whereabouts?
I'm sorry, but we don't know any more than you do.
I see.
If we see him, we'll tell him to return here.
Thank you.
Okie dokie. Go to the north part of the area. Which I'm assuming is actually going to be northeast. It's northwest. They're not interviewing for the dig right now, but if you want to go to Jose Temple, like, we'll walk. Thank you. No item there. I'm looking for a cutscene with a white-haired boy. Do I want to deal with the white-haired boy? Not so severely. I have a feeling all of these little watcher things are actually part of the storyline at this point. They were on the road, but now they're everywhere. Because they're transmitting their logs before dying. Which means I'm probably building up some kind of statistic. Which makes me nervous. Okay, White Magic, Yuna, Asuna. There you go. Pain, I do think I want to swap you off of this. Get you back to Alchemist. Just so you can keep leveling that up. As far as Riku, yeah, you're going to stay on that for now. I don't know how much more. I mean, you have a lot more as far as points go, but yeah, Chemist is almost there. Elementalist is going to take a little while. And then we should be okay. And Yuna should be almost done with that. Yeah, White Magic level 3. She's got 13 points left, and then she's done with White Mage. Then we can switch over to the other grid. So we're supposed to have a cutscene with a white-haired kid here. That's necessary for 100%. Thing is, I don't know where it's gonna proc. Actually says to use the lift back there to get access to 2,000 gil. I'm not gonna go back for that, I don't think. Oh, look, it's an angry guy. Not the scariest one, but mildly angry. Come on, max out white mage soon, please. I almost turned into a... If any of you watch Quantic Flux, it's another streamer slash YouTuber. For some reason, I had, whenever I was making that noise just then, my brain just wanted to go Maruzensky. Learned white magic, level 3. You are now done with white magic. That means we go to the white signet one. We already have the stuff on it. I don't know if this is all the stuff that we want on it. Because for the most part, we would be just going around the edge. So Yuna, you get to swap over to white signet. And switch over to black mage. Obviously, you're not going to be able to use prayer anymore. It's going to make it a little bit more of a problem, but... should still be okay because you have access to it all. Yeah, she's got the Soul of Thamasa, which boosts magic damage, but doubles the MP cost. So now she is turning into the mage.
I'm gonna whack you good.
We're just gonna have to heal in between battles, unfortunately. Although I could take someone, either Riku or Pain, through the white mage one right now and have them on prayer. That'd make it so I could just sit here and hold the button again. How much more do I need on Riku? 7 for Chemist. She's on treasure hunt. I think I could swap those. White mage down there, alchemist there. And you get to choose white mage. You can still mug with it. Now the death touch is absolutely useless. So Riku, you get rid of mortal shock in exchange for... No recovery bracer. That actually does not seem like a terrible idea. So you just have constant healing on top of constant healing! And not bloodlust, mortal shock. Silver rings seem to be kind of the ones that I am favoring right now. Gold rings seem to always have like some kind of gimmick on the side of them that makes them maybe not worth as much. but I'm not entirely sure. Sort that. Sort that. Then Riku should be learning... wrong person. What are you actually learning here? You're learning Blizzaga? I'm going to actually have you do focus and get these side ones before you finish up the gauze. White magic, she's learning Vigor at the moment. I think we actually want... Asuna. So it's not just Yuna, Asuna. I don't need Yuna being the only out-of-combat healer. And I don't think we can blind the Watchers. I think they just send data back and just are general pricks.
Dance, Flames.
Is she stealing stuff each time she prays? For some reason, I think we were stealing stuff each time we prayed. That or Mug is higher on the list than prayer. That would actually be kind of funny. I need to not just let it auto-complete for us. Let's check that. Because if Mug is higher, that's comical. Is it this way or this way? I am not seeing this cutscene that's saying is necessary for 100%, and it's making me what is known as nervous.
Where there's smoke.
Yeah, and Mug is higher priority than prayer. Oh, that's cute. So we're gonna get a whole bunch of like trash items whenever I'm just holding down the button. That is funny. So I could have her train any class like this and just steal trash items the entire time. All the tickets are stalled. Yeah, this is Jose already. So we missed something along that path that I have no idea how to trigger. Because I am following what the guide says, except we didn't stop and get the 2,000 gil. Maybe we need to get the 2,000 gil. Take me back to the start. We could use a ride. Zipping along! Thank you. We are fast. Are speedy. You're on supply detail. Can I interest you in the assistance of a person? Okay, so 2,000 gil. So what am I missing? My friends. Suppose I could... Oh, no, that's main quest, though. That's not to Jose Temple. Yeah, we can't go in there. So I don't know. Is to go north. Oh, no, that's not it either.
Ready? You
What?
betcha.
Now I'm confused.
Dance, flames.
Well, we got some Phoenix Downs off that guy. Can you not just nuke her? Oh, you freaking stoned her, you bastards. Okay. Item. Soft on you. I mean, she can't be stoned, so all you're going to be doing is basically killing her. Ow! Okay, white magic, Asuna on pain. What? You bastard! Please don't do that a million more freaking times. He literally stoned her as soon as I got stoned off of her. She changed color for a split second. He is immune to instant death. That is ridiculous. Ow. Why are you doing so much damage there, bud? Okay, this is going to be another one of those weird fights that's just going to be making me tilted, isn't it? Okay, so they're just gone. Because he's shattering them while turning them to stone. I don't know what it is with just like, this is a random enemy that's just going to completely fuck you.
Oh, rats.
But apparently that is a thing now. I mean, that's the furthest along we have. Yeah. This does not feel
Where there's smoke.
particularly well balanced right now. Because we'll have battles like this where it's just like, oh, this is a normal fight. This is level appropriate for us. This is damage appropriate for us.
Dance, flames.
And then we'll have fights like that where it's just like, no. And yes, we are using things that it is immune to. But it feels jank. I mean, they've had it since the original game. Original Final Fantasy. They've had situations like the War Mech and stuff like that. But that was very uncommon. I don't understand what you are saying. Ouch. You cut yourself with your own fingernails? I have done that before when scratching my leg. I'll have like a hangnail get my leg and just leave like this line of just cut of it. That kind of sucks. So I can somewhat relate to that. Why do we have Arcana? Oh, because we can cast Death. Let's just cast Death on him, see what happens. And I am sorry to hear that. That actually kind of sucks. And it's never just like with those kind of things, it's never just, oh, this kind of hurts just a little bit. No, it's the paper cut feeling where it just burns. It burns. Now, just as a heads up, everyone, today, I said it at the beginning of the stream, I'll repeat it again. It's going to be a short stream today because I have a lot of stuff I have to get done today. So, apologies if we don't make a lot of progress. I'm trying to get a cutscene to trigger, and it's just not. You worked at hospitals before as a clumsy student. I have never actually worked at a hospital. That is one of the few jobs I have not done. Was it a fairly reasonable experience, or was it just I am doing intern things? It's always your own nails. I have gotten scratched by a customer before. One of my previous jobs. That wasn't fun. Never gotten punched, only scratched, funnily enough. It was a Black Friday thing.
Where there's smoke.
People were just too excited.
We've got bigger
You were
fish to
literally
fry.
training. But other than lacerating yourself with, I'm trying to remember what it's actually made out of. Keratin, I believe? Instead of lacerating yourself with keratin, how is the rest of your day going? Finished the diploma but didn't make a license.
Dance, Flame.
Ouch. That's still better than a lot of people can say. Just learned MP Absorb.
We're on a roll.
So we are probably eventually going to be going for a third magical trait, and we'll just be Minerva, White Magic, and whatever our third one is. Yeah, if I remember correctly, nails are made of keratin. Yeah, they're primarily composed of keratin. It's also what your hair is made of. That one, I knew it was the same material as your hair. I just couldn't remember what it was called for a moment. See, I didn't do any kind of medical stuff. Closest I got was psychology. But, so I wouldn't be able to be like a proper body doctor, I guess is the only way to kind of I wouldn't be a proper doctor. I could possibly push and be a psychiatrist, but then I'd still have to go to medical school and all that stuff. Titan. Let's see. Riku. I wanted to look at abilities. Yuna, how far along are you on Black Mage? 47%. That's gonna speed. These are both gonna be speeding up her Black Magic casting, so we're not too concerned about those. I got hurt to grab them, but are mushrooms chitin as well? You don't have good people skills despite being smart with the subject. I think that is more common than people realize. Because there is a point at which
You're not getting away.
we're going to go ahead and
Confident, huh?
nuke these guys. There is a point at which there can be a hyper focus and interest on a topic
Dance, Flame.
without necessarily wanting or having access to the abilities to utilize those on people, if that makes sense. Like, if I did go into psychology, I would much rather be a research psychologist. I had never thought about what it was that composes the mushroom structures. That makes sense. Considering their genetics and all that stuff, that actually makes perfectly fine sense. I just never thought about it. Sadly, I am not deathly allergic, but mildly allergic to mushrooms. So, like, I can eat them. They make me physically ill, though. I like their flavor, though. I used to get portobello mushrooms and just suffer through it for the next few days. Oh, we've got an oversold bee. Oh, it's a dead oversold bee now. For the choice edible ones. Yeah, you don't want to eat the... I mean, all of them are edible. Some of them are only edible once. It's just the nature of the beast. Yeah, we're not getting the cutscene that it's saying we should be getting. I have a feeling we're not going to get our 100%. Because it says we're supposed to get a cutscene going through there. We got another percent, though. What do you want? I don't want anything, sir. Okay. That is not the window I wanted to be on. Why is my mouse so slow? I think my mouse software might have actually gone blip blip. Might have pooped itself. Did you poop yourself? That is not what I wanted, please. And I'll fix it after stream. It's not necessary for doing this. Is this game buggy? Not particularly. Trying to remember if there's a particular Final Fantasy game that's famously buggy or glitchy. I wouldn't say any of them are famously buggy or glitchy. There's like exploitable bugs, but none of them are really bad about just like crashing hard or anything. Like Final Fantasy 1 has the fact that intelligence doesn't do anything as a problem, but we did get another percent off of this. Okay. So Jose, we'll just go ahead and do it then. Yeah, but it says that... That's so weird. I don't know what we're missing. Yeah, it is a coding error. I'm much more comfortable with software than... Oh, nope, there's nothing there. Don't be that bug in my system. I mean, what's funny about the intelligence bug is it survived ports. Which is hilarious to me. Because it survived like the port to PS1.
Hey, it's Sid's little girl.
I have a name.
You seem close.
We made quite the couple.
Oh,
Riku's always good for a laugh. If you're here about digging, this isn't the best time.
Well,
Well, there were fiends here too, right? Want us to clean up for ya?
Fiend hunting? What? You guys give up the sphere gig?
Temporarily. Right now, we're helping people out. Maybe you'd like to hire us?
Nope. You already took care of Sin. We can't go running to you every time we get into trouble. I watch my own back.
Show off.
Well, be careful.
You too.
Right.
Come on.
No, we got the Albed primer. Yeah, we're still just missing something it says is necessary for 100%. So I have no idea how we're missing it. Because it says to walk here on foot. We literally walked the entire path. That is so weird. Maybe we have to go up this way to get it? This is the Moonflow, not... Yeah, this is not where the important stuff is. Well, that's a new one. Oh, he I do like that they don't turn into fireflies. They literally just fall on their ass and disappear. That entertains me ever so slightly. Well, she's at least learning spells. Okay, let's go abilities Ariku. We've learned Dispel. You're learning Life next. Do we care about her learning Life yet? I think we actually go down here and learn her defensive skills. Playing a farming sim right now. Planting some eggplants. Oh my. Oh my. I forget what the proper name for them is. There is a different name for them. It's not eggplants. It's, I think it starts with a C. As you can tell, my brain is not entirely there. I have not been sleeping well the past few days. Just due to the nature of the beast. Aubergine. There we go. It starts with an A. No C's involved there. Personally, I am not a fan of them. I've only had them once, so it might just be a situation of the person who made it might have just been a bad cook. Let's go with item. Can we actually just kill the Greater Drake first? We'll go and just water nuke you. Bye, Choco. I don't know why it was aiding, and we actually need 5 of those guys. And I need to remember this guy is immune to freaking fire. Yeah, I am kind of concerned that we are also running into, like, extremely weird spikes in enemy strength. Which is throwing me off. But yeah, we'll walk through here one more time. Maybe there's some way around the folks at the base back here. But I'm not sure what it is. I have a feeling we're going to end up at like 98% for some reason. Let's get Cura going. Just top us off, get us going. Ow. Pray some more and attack. Oh, we actually have 2 lizard types here. We got red lizard and teal
Where
lizard.
there's smoke.
Did not notice such things as these. The brinjal. I've not heard that one before. I know a few people from Malaysia. Like, they used to be part of the people that were helping me moderate forums and stuff back when I was a CM. But a community manager back in the day. But we never really talked much about aubergines, eggplants, or anything like that.
Where there's smoke.
We did talk about food, though. But yeah, the time it might have just been a bad cook for the aubergines. For the longest time, I didn't eat shrimp because my first exposure to shrimp was a friend of the family at the time invited me over, and they decided to have shrimp for dinner, and she was an awful cook.
All right.
Is there an evasion increasing move in this game? Not that I've ran into yet. There probably is, but I haven't ran into it. Since enemy type dynamics encounters are much less of a thing here. Basically, trying to think of a nice way to put it. But essentially, she boiled the shrimp without any seasoning, which is bad enough to begin with. Unflavored shrimp is just me. Songstress might. I haven't unlocked... I mean, I have Songstress available. I haven't done anything with it. So if it is, it's going to be over here. I'm not following any guides for the character builds. I'm just following the guide for like missing items and goal for 100%. It doesn't have any build goals or anything like that, and I kind of prefer it that way since it allows me to experiment and just mess with things on my own. Yeah, there's accuracy. And there is, if we come in here to I think we can actually see stats. Where is the stats at? I guess we could just go to equip and look at them there. But yeah, there is evasion as a stat. I don't know if it is something that we'll get spells for. What skill is a low hit chance for that song to be even relevant? I wager it's just for normal attacks. And highly evasive enemies like flying enemies. Because they are still... the flying enemies are still kind of annoying to hit. They're not as annoying to hit as they were in the original game. But... eh. Okay, so we're going to save in a separate slot. I'm going to go backwards and see if we get any kind of... scene this way maybe, and I was just misunderstanding the guide. Nope. I think it's more an issue of evasive enemies rather than necessarily whatchamacallits. Marginally evasive, yeah. That's pretty much what you can describe them as. Our accuracy is fairly high. I don't know what we missed. Because it says that we should have gotten a cutscene. And not just the one to the left there. It says, when you go along yada yada yada, you will lead to the entrance of Mushroom Rock, where you'll see a Shinra plant, another comm sphere. He tries to, at least. A cutscene should also start, after which you should go to the north part of the area, use the lift to reach 2,000 gil, which we did. Head to Jose on foot to trigger a 100% critical scene with a white-haired boy. We have not gotten that scene. Darkness and Blind does not guarantee a miss, actually. The way Darkness works is basically... I'm trying to think of a good way to describe it. It reduces your accuracy, but we still, even like with our higher accuracy characters, even with blindness, we hit like 1 in 3. Okay, so going this way, just, yeah, there's something back there that we could interact with, but I don't know what. Just trying to figure out where the cutscene we missed was. We have ran this road like 4 times. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to blind these fools again.
Where there's smoke.
And we learned Black Magic level 2. I'm wagering the next one's level 3. Say, fellas, did somebody say door to darkness? And there it goes, transmitting its log again. I guess we're just gonna have to give up on getting this cutscene, because I have no idea where it's supposed to be. Because it literally says that we were supposed to get a scene, a 100% critical scene, with a white-haired boy. But that makes 0 sense. Disney's intriguing on a few levels. As someone with friends in the art space, I find the most hilarious thing about Disney is the amount of Disney, like, porn
Where there's
vaults.
smoke.
Because the way that that works, for those of you that are curious, is that Disney basically, I don't know if the contract is still this, but at least back in the day, and at least the people I knew that worked there, it was pretty much contract, like, if you make art while you are working at Disney, they own it.
Where there's smoke.
Riku, please do not die. Black magic, we're gonna do Watera. Both of them. We might actually lose this fight, because that is 1,000 freaking damage. You come down here and go to that. So basically, you'd have a bunch of artists making lewd versions of the characters in Disney, and they're basically just archived at Disney. They own the copyright to it. They own the original work. Infamous Sketchbook at Nickelodeon, pretty much. Flim Flam, we're going to try a Master Thief on you real quick.
I can't steal.
Nothing to steal. Let's go with a full life on Pain. And I do think I'm going to try borrowed time on it. Probably not going to work. Oh, it did work. That's nice. You get to come back this way. I need to steal some MP from this. But yeah, pretty much it's just one of those weird things. Rebecca Sugar. Rebecca Sugar does not ring a bell. I could look it up and see
now for
what
some Riku brand
if it
white magic
visually
goodness.
does. But I don't keep super tight track of what happens with Nickelodeon and stuff. We're gonna go with Watera.
Get wet.
And we are gonna mix some angry stuff. Let's go with Fish Scales. Because I do not remember what this guy's weak against. Apparently, she drew some underage inappropriate things and basically lolly art. But that doesn't surprise me. I think you'd be surprised at what all's in Disney's vaults in that regard as well. And I just accidentally cast fire, which kind of sucks. It'd be less problematic if she ages them up or something, but apparently it's still, yeah, that is it's an unsurprisingly common thing that happens, unfortunately. It's gross, but it happens. And legally speaking, I think it's a gray area. But don't quote me on that. I am not a lawyer. Did the artist draw a lewd art of Walt himself? Don't think so. It's more a situation of drawing lewd art of Disney characters like Little Mermaid, Snow White, the usuals. I doubt it is as common of a thing now as it used to be. But I wouldn't want lewd art of Walt. Ugh. That's just nasty. Although, speaking of nasty, we actually need to find a save point soon. Because I, unfortunately...
Duck soup.
Duck what?
Duck soup? What the fuck was duck soup about? Game, you're confusing. But yeah, I have to go to make a meal for a bunch of people. And then I have to go get some writing done. And get a bunch of rendering done. And some recording done for the next, 3 or 4 days worth of videos, unfortunately. I mean, I'll be able to stream tomorrow. But I won't have time to be doing stuff after tomorrow and the next day. What does mealy mean? As in a word? Oh, meal. M-E-A-L is just food. I have to cook meals. But mealy is an entirely different word from meals. Mealy is...
Dance, flames.
Trying to think of the best way to describe it, but meal-y means grainy and kind of loose in the mouth whenever you're eating it, if that makes sense. Whereas meals are just food. Yeah, mealy is a texture. I guess if you made it a certain way, oatmeal would be mealy. I wouldn't describe it always as mealy, though. Because if you cook it right, it can be... It's got a texture to it, but it's not mealy. But either way, I do actually have to go. Sorry for the short stream, but I said it at the beginning, I said it now. We still didn't find the white-haired cinematic, so I'm going to have to see if that's actually a thing or if I'm just misreading the guide. But, see you guys next time. Bye!